Hello, everyone. I'm Roy Steinberg. I'm the artistic director at Cape May Stage, and I'm so grateful you could join us. We've been doing these readings during this pandemic when we've all been cooped up in our homes, and we have an extraordinary script that I'm so excited to share with you. It's by Cassandra Medley. Cassandra Medley is a playwright who taught at Sarah Lawrence. She is from Detroit, and this play takes place in Flint, Michigan, so she knows wherever she speaks. Um, she has also worked for ABC. She was a writer on One Life to Live. I didn't know her. I worked at One Life to Live as well for a while. Our paths did not cross, but I'm so excited that I read this script. It's so relevant. It's been like ripped from the headlines. And now to introduce you to the cast and the play, Mitchell, take it away, Mitchell Malnati.
Scene 1. It is summer 2011. We're in Rene's trailer in Flint, Michigan. Rene enters and immediately runs off stage into another room. Cerise and Gwen enter, all are dressed in the same uniform, dull tan short sleeve shirts and green pants. Gwen is operating cell phone video camera, pointing it at herself and Cerise.
Here we are back home after our first day on the job.
Daughter, honey, baby, that's enough now. You can't just use it up.
Just want to show us coming home after our first day at work.
Rene runs on holding a small chocolate cake with a balloon on a string that reads welcome.
Welcome home, everybody.
They all hug and Gwen kisses Rene on the cheek.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Sis, ain't you so sweet? You didn't have to.
And here's Auntie's cake she got for us.
My big sis is the very, very best.
Girl, get out of here with all that. Family is family.
Auntie, your trailer's so nice.
It's a roof over my head.
Don't want to crowd you. If you ever need, your complete privacy, Gwen and me can go to the mall for a couple of hours.
Let's get the blankets out before we're too tired.
Now, tonight I'll take the corner. Gwen, you sleep on the left seat.
Mama, you need the love seat for your back. Corner's fine with me.
We're not here to freeload off your aunt. I want us to serve her every chance we get. You understand?
Of course, I understand.
Relax, Cerise. This is not no boot camp.
Sis, I'm making us some meatballs and spaghetti for tonight. You got bath salts? Gwen, go to the bathroom, find some bath salts, and make a hot tub for your aunt. All the standing you do on your feet.
Gwen suddenly turns and videotapes the badge on her sleeve. Cerise turns and politely snatches the cell phone away from Gwen and hands it to Rene.
Oh, give her a break. Let her alone.
Rene hands Gwen back the camera.
All damn bad say is Thurston Corporation.
I now work for Thurston Corporation Immigration Detention Center.
It's the first real job she's ever had. Nothing wrong with being proud.
Rene, what can I get you? As I recall, you like a big glass of ice cold lemonade filled to the brim with ice.
You want to pour me a gin and tonic? That'd be great. Better yet, hold the tonic. Baby sis, if you're looking for the Rene of 10 years ago, that's a mirage.
How do I feel after my first day at Thurston Corporation? Great. I feel great. I never knew there were so many immigrants from so many places. And Mama's working there too.
Tell on that phone how you were promoted to the front desk right away.
Now that is something to crow about. Promoted to the front desk on the very first day. Sister, I'm so glad I broke down and
Hello. What did you think I was going to let you be sleeping on the streets back in Cleveland and starve to death?
You didn't put that on camera, did you?
Child, when my unemployment ran out, I thought, hello, welfare. Then they come talking about I don't meet the regulations. Don't tell me. So what we supposed to eat? Air? Don't tell me God don't work in mysterious ways.
Remember now, always look sharp. Keep in mind that our kind is always on the radar with upper management.
Girl, ain't that the truth? They never want to give black folks a break.
Well, why should they? If we got to work twice as hard as anybody else, I say so be it. Builds character. Have no time for excuses. I may be a supervisor, but I also got a supervisor. You know what I'm saying?
Leon Banks. We understand. She understands. Auntie's taking a big risk on hiring us.
Never mind that.
Don't forget it.
Why would she forget it?
Least we come cheap for Thurston. Don't have to worry about no union workers or paying benefits.
Shh, never mention that. Understand? Never. To nobody.
Of course, of course. This trailer ain't bugged, is it? You don't gotta worry about us. We your family.
All them folks in the waiting room. They trying to get to their families locked up inside, right?
Whenever you mind that, just do your job.
Sister, I'm getting thirsty.
Cerise runs off and Rene places a gentle arm around Gwen.
What are your front desk responsibilities?
Man the front desk on the shifts I'm given. Make all visitors stand in line and in order, and keep the waiting room calm.
Good, very good.
Waiting room be so packed.
If they keep their seats like they should, they'll fit. Thing is for you to keep order whenever you're assigned to the front desk.
That's right.
Otherwise, we'd have a madhouse.
A madhouse. That's exactly right.
Good. Remember now, Leon likes you. Took one look at you and said, front desk.
Ain't that something? And he's the supervisor over your auntie.
Trouble is,
Trouble? What trouble?
baby, I'm not criticizing, all right? After all, it was just your first day. I understand that.
What'd she do? She punched the right buttons on the computer, didn't she?
I'm the visitor coming to the window. I want to see Maria Conchita Elana Gonzalez. Here's you. Step away from the window, please. Please step away from the window.
Oh, she got a booming voice when she want to use it. Just wait till you hear her booming. Remember now, you're seated behind plate glass
23 years old and all grown up.
and ready to use that booming voice.
Okay, I'm the visitor. What's the first thing you do?
Get the name, then check the computer screen to see if they got clearance to visit the resident.
Which 9 times out of 10 they won't have. Or the person they want to see has already been shipped out.
Move to where?
Girl, I'm just so thankful I finally broke down and called you when I did.
Step away from the window and wait your turn. The people living behind the locked door, where they sent to when they moved out?
Oh, that
Well, girl, is that your business? No, it is not.
Don't talk to her like that. They've flown back to the wide world, wherever they come from in the first place. That way we get to have our country to ourselves.
But
Look at you, my daughter doing a service for her country.
what about all them waiting room families left behind?
It's complicated.
I'm not retarded.
Is that how you speak to your aunt? Okie dokie. Who's ready for spaghetti in about a half an hour?
Step away from the window and wait your turn.
Terrific. And if they don't want to be patient and start screaming and hollering or threatening, then what?
Press the button. Let the armed guards handle the situation.
Excellent. Remember, you're behind plate glass. You're protected.
Step away from the window. Wait your turn. Stand in line.
Right. Welcome to my little hideaway.
Spaghetti coming up.
Scene 2. Renee's trailer the next night. The welcome balloon dangles, still bouncing in the air. All three sit with dinner trays on their laps and empty plates, having finished their meal. They're in their bras, and their work pants are still on. Rene and Cerise soak their bare feet in small basins. Rene has a shot glass on the floor next to her feet. Rene holds a TV remote and channel surfs. Various program sounds come from the unseen TV on the invisible wall. Gwen speaks into the cell phone video camera.
Day 2 at Thurston Corporation. How do I feel? Very good. Thurston Corp. Head office is located way, way off in Houston, Texas. They got Thurston places in 10 states. Auntie, 10 years away from you is too long.
Well, we're all together now.
Mama gonna save up enough money and we'll get our own trailer. Give her back her privacy.
What about staying here with me?
Thurston's number 3 in the nation.
Thought you always wanted to go to community college. Use your savings for that.
Girl, that old pipe dream done gathered 10 years worth of dust.
Cerise, there's no call for you to...
Cerise grabs Renee's feet and wipes them and massages them.
Hush up. You the one been standing on your toe jams for 20-some years. Me and Gwen only had 2 days.
Sister, you could take a criminal justice course over at the Gilmore Community College.
Ain't that something, Mama? 3rd in the nation?
Tell you what I got. And it's thanks to you. A job. A job that'll go on and on and on. That's what I got. Long as there's foreigners getting caught without their papers, me and you and Gwen here won't have to be laid off. Now, I call that way more real than taking some chance on some community college. What you think about it, baby?
The rooms they got pictured here are just rooms. See? There's no jail bar in the window or in the front cell.
Gwen, Mama said for you to let go. Rest your eyes and go get some rest.
Who's ready for cake? Raise your hand.
Sister, sing pretty like you used to. Let's hear you hit them notes. Gwen, wait till you hear this. You ought to go back to church and sing in the choir like when we was coming up.
Oh, stop.
I think I do remember Auntie sounded like a songbird.
Soprano.
Don't be so cross-eyed.
Now you remember my own tribulations with that. Sing to us like you used to.
I said drop it. Leon Banks is sweet on our girl. That's right. That's what he told me.
Leon, your supervisor?
He thinks she cute, especially with that little round behind she carrying around.
Gross.
You ain't got to marry the man. Just smile at him once in a while.
After all, you're 23.
About time somebody starts circulating around. That's what happens with normal girls. Only natural.
Please. He's like 35 or something. And with that gut.
Appearances are only skin deep.
How come these pictures don't show the real cells in that place?
Girl, we talking about something important to your whole life. Who the hell cares about some damn pictures? Talk sense.
Leon's unmarried. Well, divorced.
And since you're starting fresh, he wouldn't have to know nothing about where you come from before.
He's clean living, well-mannered, and strong in the Lord.
Well, I ain't.
And don't say that. Come Sunday, we going straight to somebody's altar, somewhere, getting down on our knees and thanking Jesus.
Let him take you to the movies.
She certainly will. He won't be trying nothing.
He ain't no dog like some of those running around here.
Reading this, you never know that it was a mama baby jail.
Sweetheart, they not in no jail.
But
They in a residence until they can be returned to their countries of origin.
baby cribs in the jail cells, what else can you gonna call it?
Gwen, are you hired to judge? Is that your job description?
Looks kind of weird, I know, but that's only because you're not used to it. Wait till you've been around a couple of months. Remember, it's all supervised. We use government guidelines. You see how we have that little play yard for the kids.
That itty bitty cement square is a yard for the kids?
Do you want your own children someday? Well,
Yeah, I guess so.
and a husband with a good job and a nice big house to live in? Answer.
Well, who don't want that?
Okay, then. Focus on that and leave the Department of Homeland Security in the hands of the Department of Homeland Security.
I'm just trying to teach myself what my job is.
Uh-huh. Well, one of the most important parts of the job is to let go when you get home at night. Let go of the day and, like your mama says, focus on your own life.
Hello?
And I certainly hope you won't be asking Leon none of this nonsense, or anybody else for that matter, on the job.
I know better than that.
You know better than that.
I'm not dumb.
Of course you're not. You're like anybody else.
Cerise takes the TV remote.
Let's see the Oprah rerun for today.
All I'm saying is like, wow.
Oprah, y'all.
Like, what would that be like to have to take a shower with no shower curtain every day?
This is incredible.
Oh, she just got on the white women and they dying.
How did she do it?
Turn on Judge Brown. Music got our folks fighting over something.
That's 3 whole people. In less
Now
than a
look at
year,
her
this
hair.
grandma
Look at that hair on her
gotta
head.
see it, I believe.
I said I'm going to lose.
What it
300
feel like
pounds
to have
and I'm
lights
gonna be on
out
this
just
show.
because we say lights out. To have to eat whatever we give you, like it or not. And you can't take your baby for a stroll. And you don't talk English and you don't understand. And all the chingling all the time. And the howling plus the baby's crying. And the disaffected smell mixed with dirty diapers. Families visit, but the immigrants behind the glass. They can't touch them. They can't hug them, nothing.
Rene switches off the TV and turns to Gwen.
I'll go brush my teeth. Be all ready for tomorrow.
Niece,
No more questions. Promise.
I got a slinky short silver nylon dress. Fit me 15 years ago. Still in style. You can wear it on your date.
Like I say, what will we do without you?
Sweet dreams.
Rene exits to her bedroom. Scene 3, the third night. Rene sits. Gwen stands over her with an electric hot comb. Gwen is pressing or refreshing Rene's hair. R&B music comes from the radio.
Your mama sure enough loves those long hot showers, don't she?
Mama, get out the shower so other people can use it.
How come Starbucks and McDonald's didn't work out back in Cleveland?
Orders come in so fast at them places. Customers start yelling. I really like living here in Flint, Michigan. How come you and Mama let 10 years go by without speaking?
Child, so there's so much blood under that bridge between me and your mama. You don't want to dip your toe in that mess. Believe me.
You was always letting me snuggle on your lap. That's what I'll never forget. How come I always been slower than girls my age?
Nonsense. How could you be slower if you're learning to speak Creole?
Huh?
Huh? I'm hearing that you're learning to speak French and Spanish. Guess you'll start up on Arab talk next, huh? You must think I'm a fool. You think I'm a fool?
What's the matter?
What we gonna do with you? You're supposed to be our flesh and blood.
I'm doing everything just like you told me.
No. You're going around speaking French, Spanish, or patois, whatever the hell it is. That's what you're doing.
Cerise appears dressed in a bathrobe, smiling, is about to speak, but then backs into the shadows watching Gwen and Rene.
I'm following orders, just like you told me.
You got orders to speak to cell number 293 or cell number 156?
What is this? You hurting her.
Don't you realize they got cameras all through that place? Think, Gwendolyn, think.
Don't be talking to her like that.
Everywhere you turn, there's a lens watching us and them. Breathe, swallow, piss, and take a shit.
Hold up. Leon told me that Gwen was doing a terrific job.
Oh, sure. Till they caught sight of her on camera sneaking a chat with cell number 293, that Haitian woman. She's holding her baby up to the bars on her cell so Gwen here can pat the baby's head.
What?
Yep. You know the one we had to put in isolation. We got a close-up of Gwen here. Tell her, Gwen.
Her name is Marie Louise.
It's not your job to know what her name is.
I was just saying hi.
You were stroking that Creole woman's baby's head. Tell her, and the Mexican. Here is sharing her, and Gwen here is sharing her curried chicken leftovers with the Mexican. We got it live on camera.
And you know that's way, way against regulations.
The Haitian baby may have a fever.
Doctor comes in every second Friday of the month. The mama's been given a cold compress to use. Meanwhile, the only reason you gotta get one more chance is because Leon thinks you got a sweet ass. Otherwise, he would have kicked you out this afternoon. He's got his own supervisor.
Tell your auntie you ain't never gonna do this again.
Me and Marie the same age. But she got a baby she got to keep in jail.
When your new friend is put on the plane back to Haiti, guess you want to go to the shanties too. Or go with your Mexican back to the filthy hovels there. See how well you enjoy it.
Okay. No need to be so rough. She won't do it no more. No need to climb the walls about it.
Weren't for me, you two wouldn't have no walls.
What you want, huh? Me groveling on my knees in gratitude? Would that be enough?
Mama, don't. She's right. I was wrong. I apologize.
Girl, it gets to be where these apologies ain't nothing but breathe in and breathe out.
Thank you, sister, for all your kindness.
Well, I'm sorry, but am I to always be your Red Cross and for the rest of my natural life?
I ain't asked you for nothing in 10 years.
Right. And when you do call, it's because you ain't got a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of, or a backyard to soak it up.
At least I don't feed on bitterness because my dreams didn't work out.
Cerise, I'm not going to end up on the unemployment line just because your daughter's brains were marinated in moonshine.
She don't mean nothing by that. Do you, Rene?
Niece, only job security I got is my reputation for following orders. This ain't Never Never Land where life just gives me this trailer to live in because God is good and Jesus Christ and had a second coming.
I won't do it no more, I promise.
She means it, Rene.
Sit. We do not speak to them in the cells, and we do not let them speak to us. It's for their own good. Do not fraternize. You do that, you get the boot before you can sneeze. Never get the inmates' hopes up. Chaos would break out for the good of everybody. You think you're helping your Creole and Mexican ladies by befriending them? You are not.
Yes, ma'am.
Mama will help you.
We do not find out about them. We do not let them find out about us. We do not answer their questions. We do not ask them questions. We do not get involved.
We do not get involved.
Hidden cameras don't lie. My home don't come free.
Yes, ma'am.
And as far as you're concerned, don't want to hear no Creole, no Mexican, no South American, no Arab, or nothing else coming out of your mouth.
I'm going to be so much better tomorrow.
Gwen goes to Rene in supplication. She reaches to embrace Rene. Rene holds back, but then returns the hug after a pause. Cerise crosses over and embraces them both. Lights crossfade to scene 4. Gwen enters. Her shirt is untucked and slightly disheveled. She's obviously upset. She lays across the couch, takes out a joint, and puffs on it for a few moments. Rene and Cerise enter, dressed as just coming from work.
Where you been? What?
Well,
We're looking all over.
looking all
Oh my
over for
goodness.
you.
Hitched a ride with Leon. He gave me this to calm my nerves. That's right, Leon.
Now, look here, it was nobody's fault.
That's Leon over and over. It was nobody's fault.
He's absolutely right. It probably had a special condition before the mama even came here.
It.
Don't you get all up in my face. You know what I'm trying to say here.
Patrice. The baby name was Patrice.
We all know that.
Now y'all got a tiny corpse on your hands. Yesterday, his little head felt so hot. Now his teeny body bundled up like a package. Little Patrice.
The morgue is off limits.
Not if I let Leon cop a feel on my booty. It ain't.
Cerise moves to slap Gwen, but Gwen ducks.
Gwendolyn, that's enough.
We acting like a normal girl, y'all. Hold up. I don't gotta act normal. I was marinated.
Rene, don't let her speak to me like that.
We realize it was hard for you to be put through this.
Me? Me? Hard for me? The mama name is Marie Louise. And now her Patrice is sealed up in a white sack.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. I got folks I have to deal with week after week, month after. I've been working for Thurston for 27 years.
Marie Louise, now put on a plane, and in her lap, her baby's ashes.
She'll have the comfort of her family.
Her flesh and blood, huh, mama? Huh, auntie?
Don't be giving me no evil eye, girl. Babies get sick sometimes without nobody knowing why. It happens.
Don't they got cameras trained on everybody, night and day?
I should never be putting you on staff.
Now, don't say that.
I bet wrapped up dead babies is a regular thing at that place. One doctor once a week gets sick on the wrong day, tough.
Only thing regular is you not doing what you was told.
I done exactly what you.
Surely you're not raising your voice to me.
Girl, back off.
It ain't shit.
All right, it's sad. But they know the risk they take when they take the risk of trying to come here and trying to stay without documentation. They know this. They break the law and want us to feel bad for them and take the blame.
No wonder you got insomnia.
Now, you can't slant your snake eyes at me all you want. But this is the real world, Gwen. And every time you put a piece of pie to your lips or curl up in your warm blanket at night, Thurston Corp is paying for it.
Or was. I'm fired, right? Right?
Depends.
You mean if I keep my mouth shut, I still got a job?
In all 50 states, the unemployed are overflowing the streets.
You're a normal person. You hear me? And like any normal, everyday, ordinary person, you're going to just go day to day and do what you got to do to get by.
Gwen runs off.
She'll settle down after a while.
I know. I'll tell Leon to really romance her. Gifts, flowers, dinner. Y'all can't stay here without her income.
I know. I know. We understand.
Gwen re-enters, bringing out her duffel bag piled with random clothes.
Where do you think you're going?
You faked my name on the witness form, didn't you?
Think how many piles of job applications Thurston gets day in and day out.
You signed my name, saying that yesterday I felt no fever coming off that Haitian baby.
Damn straight I signed for you, and I volunteered to do it too.
I should have screamed and hollered yesterday and got some help to come to that cell.
When will you finally begin to understand that it's your life or theirs and no in-betweens?
You turn right around and go put that stuff back and get ready for bed.
Gotta be some joint in this town that need floors scrubbed in exchange for a meal. Maybe they'll let me sleep in the cellar.
Patrice. Let me tell you about your little Patrice. He was born a bottom feeder just like you.
Rene, please.
Just like me and your mama and everybody in this broken down town and all the tons of nobodies that crowd at the bottom pit of this world. And there's ain't no abracadabra that's gonna change that.
Even a fucking ghost town like this gotta have a Salvation Army.
Rene grabs Gwen and drags her to the window.
Rene!
See how dark it is out there? See? Vacant lots and everybody's locked up inside their place. See them pit bulls chained up over there? Bars on their walls and windows, just like bars on my windows to keep out the thugs. Look, see that van cruising by? The wolves on the prowl, licking their chops with their fangs drooling out and out for prey. You'd be a sweet tasty morsel.
You her auntie. talking on her like that?
Go on there, looking at me with that evil eye like that. Since I offend you so much, see if you can make it to the end of the lamppost. Go, get out.
Gonna have that dead baby in my dreams from now on.
Dreams up in smoke eventually.
I thought you were my
Believe me.
guardian angel.
Girl, you and your mama was in Cleveland Greyhound with benches for a bed and the stinky winos and crack hoes surrounding you. Who she call collect? Me. You want a goddamn happy ending? Then take your ass to the movies.
Can't stand to look at your face.
I know my life is less than dust, but do you hear me whining and complaining? No, you do not. Do you hear me blaming anybody or gnashing my teeth or wailing at God? God, how come you made me at the bottom of the heap? Nonsense. If I'm to be a grain of sand in this goddamn world, then I'm a grain of sand. This is how I must live, and so I live. I take it, and I take it, and I take it. That's right, and I'm going to keep on taking it, and taking it, and taking it, and taking it. Keep on, and on, and on, and keep.
Sister.
Don't you motherfucking sister me, goddammit. Gwendolyn, turn on that TV.
A long moment as they lock eyes. Gwen does not move. Finally, Cerise snatches up the TV remote, switches on the TV. Rene and Cerise sit, staring into the TV screen.
Desperate housewives, y'all.
Gwen stands in place, not moving. She looks toward the door for a moment, then turns back, drops her backpack to the floor. Lights fade to black.